What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Al King with Storm Dagger Films, and I got another banger for y'all today. And you know, I got my little fella up in here, Riot. Go ahead and say hey, Riot. Riot says, hey y'all, he about to shed too. Yeah, about to get a fresh new little layer of skin coming soon. But y'all, I gotta talk about this article over here by IGN. I'm gonna throw it up here on the screen. But y'all, Thunderbolts stars saying the MCU is going back to the roots. Now I'm gonna show this little portion over here. I'm gonna keep it real quick and simple for y'all. And also, guys, I almost forgot to tell y'all, boy, oh boy, y'all look at your boy physique. I mean, I am really like, your boy is getting shredded out here for this summer. I mean, man, I've only been at this for like a year, y'all. Like, I mean, calisthenics and home workout, going to the park, swimming, paying off, y'all. Hey, get yourselves in shape, y'all. It help you stay sharp out here. But anyway, guys, this article over here, I'll throw this portion up here on the screen. Not about to read it, but you guys can, you know, go through it, skim through it. But I'm just gonna summarize it and basically give my thoughts on it. So, the actress Louis-Dreyfus, I hope I got that name right, but she said being on the set for the Thunderbolts, seeing the whole thing play out, she said for one thing she noticed that for one, they're going back to the roots and they're focusing on a more human-like story. I guess the human element of a story, which is awesome. And they're pulling back for like a bunch of CGI, which is great because I'm gonna be real with y'all. Marvel Studios have went so downhill with CGI. Like, guys, it's not even funny how bad CGI had just been with the MCU. Like, it is just, it's insane how I can look back at older Marvel films and I'm just like, wow, the CGI was so much better. Heck, even when I look at Sony Marvel films, like such as The Amazing Spider-Man, like that CGI was on fire, y'all. Like web slinging, everything on point. But Marvel Studios right now, like it hasn't been the greatest. Nah, it's been going downhill with the CGI for a long time. So I'm glad they're starting to pull back and putting in more practical effects. And today, you know, said, hey, we're gonna go crazy again with CGI. We gotta get this right. So I hope they got that type of mindset. Cause yeah, or at least give these artists, these VFX artists, more time to do their job. Cause that's also been a big problem too with just Marvel, not just Marvel Studios, but just big projects in general. You know, when you're talking about superhero stuff, almost anything really. You know, VFX artists have been complaining for a long time. They don't get enough time to do these projects. So, you know, yeah, it's nice to just see Marvel Studios are trying to say, you know what, we're gonna try to take our time with this. We're gonna try to get this right. We're gonna make sure that we give y'all that old school nostalgia of the older MCU films, older Marvel films. Like, that's what I really want. You know, like looking back, can I watch this film and be like, wow, you know, this movie hit hard like a Captain America Winter Soldier type of level. I really hope the Thunderbolts gives that to us. I do think it's going to be a great film. That is one film I am looking forward to. If we're talking about, you know, the new phase of like Marvel and everything, the new movies, that's one of the main ones I'm looking forward to. I think it's going to be far bigger and possibly greater than even Captain America Brave New World, but that's just my personal opinion. But I got pretty decent high hopes for the Thunderbolts here. But yeah, you know, the actress was just like, being on the set, she just noticed like, hey, you know, it's a big difference how they're doing things. But I will say, one thing I do want to point out though, this actress here, Louis-Dreyfus, like I said earlier, I have no clue do I got her name right, but she's pretty new into the MCU. So when I hear an actor or actress say, oh, they're going back to the roots, and I don't know, it's like, first question is I gotta ask is like, how well do you know Marvel movies or just the old school, you know, MCU films? Like, that's my first question. So like how many MCU movies have you watched, Miss Louise? Like, I'm curious. Now, if you went back and you watched the old school Marvel, like, you ain't just pull up with the Infinity, the Infinity War saga? You know, nah. You've been there since the very first Avengers. Then I'd be like, okay. Yeah. When you say going back to the roots, and you generally watch all the old school stuff, like the stuff back in the day, 2012, you know, even before that, the first Iron Man, okay, I'll give you your props on that one. You know, if you say going back to the roots and you really mean it like that, then that's when I'll say, okay, yeah, I'll give you that thumbs up. But, you know, guys, it just a lot of actors and actresses really don't know Marvel and the MCU. Some of them just joined pretty late, you know, and a lot of them may grew up with that real nostalgia. You know, maybe they'll just see the trailer to these movies, but not really their cup of tea. But I digress. But anyway, from the looks of this article here, and from the actress that is working on this film, yeah, the Thunderbolts, yeah, guys, it could be something pretty good, pretty decent, and also a pretty decent story. So, but yeah, guys, that's really all I gotta say. It's your boy Al King with Storm Dagger Films. Let me know what you guys think. I'll be catching y'all next video. My boy Riot, say bye, Riot. Look at the camera, big boy. little lean boy, there we go. Well, Riot doesn't want to look at the camera, but he says bye, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Catching y'all next video.